Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. For those who are new, welcome. Today, obviously you can see right here, you can already read it right off the bat, and you already saw the title too. But before we get into this, I want to say thank you for all of the views on the two videos that I'm putting a picture of right now. And I really want to thank the subs for hitting 50. I know, very modest, but every new subscriber is beyond, thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you. And now that we got that out of the way, today we're going to be obviously talking about this update. As you can see, One UI 3 with Android 11. This is a pretty massive upgrade. We haven't had this kind of a massive upgrade since 2.1, really 2.0. And so now I'm really excited about this. And so as you can see, there is a lot of changes. There's a visual design change. You can read it, you can pause the video. Improved performance, better customization, so much customization in fact. Enhanced new little features. You have different options for voice calls, chats, pictures, videos, different setting. I think the look of the setting is different from what I saw. You have Samsung keyboard improvement, productivity features that they added, media controls, daily habits, digital habits, accessibility, privacy. Privacy is a big one apparently. Some additional ones, you could pause the video and read all of that. I'm not going to read through all of it, it's too much. But anyway, let's download this and get started. I'll be back after this finishes. Alright, so we're back, and as you can see, software update, your phone has been updated. Let's press OK. Now, right off the bat, I remember when I unlocked the phone, there was already a pretty big difference in the visuals and everything. So I'm going to walk you through one by one to give you really a good feel to what One UI 3.0 is all about. So currently I don't have any notifications. Let's go to settings, and you saw that, how fluid that was. Pretty crazy, the difference. Now, look at how the different icons are. It's a much cleaner layout, I will say that. It looks a lot different, although with similarities, of course. Look at how smooth those gestures are. Look at that. Alright, so one of the features that I noticed is that if you activate developer options, you scroll down, you will have this thing called show refresh rate. So if you have a higher display with the 120 hertz, you can see that, but even with 60 hertz, it shows up in the corner right here. Interesting to see. I don't know how useful that'll be, but it's there if you want it. That is definitely another little feature that I found embedded within the settings. So as you can see, we have a couple of differences aesthetically. If we look at the background, it's a lot different. It's blurred out instead of dimmed. So you will have that. Also, it's a little bit more reachable. So there's a little bit more accessibility now with the one-handed usage, obviously. Also, we have the time up here and the date, as well as our little quick toggles as well right there. Alright, so we can see here there's a change definitely with One UI 3 when it comes to the design. So the reason why there's a big spike is because I did plug in the phone. It was on low battery, but as you can see, it has been fixed. That little glitch that came with One UI 2.5, we do have that fixed. And a lot better, cleaner overall design, I think. Another thing that has changed with One UI 3.0, which I really enjoy, is there is no longer a glitch or a stutter when it comes to going home when you're in landscape mode. Now, I don't remember how to I don't know if I can demonstrate this on camera when it comes to that glitch, because it was previous to this update, but now with the update, we can go watch our favorite YouTuber. And then once you swipe up, there is no lag. Normally it would stay in landscape mode and then it would transition into portrait mode, which I have found kind of annoying until now. The update has fixed that little error. Look at this. Swipe up and it's done. I mean, I really do enjoy that. It's very nice to have. It's just a smooth transition overall. Another thing that has changed is, or I should say added, is the call background. You can now change it into whatever you want, whether the layout or the background. If you go to background, you can go to the plus sign and you will go to your gallery. If you go to layout, which is down here on the opposite side, you will have two options here. One will give you a different style than the other, so yes, you can see the visual difference. You can choose whichever you want. Personally, I like it how it is. Now, another change has been to the cameras. This is where I've seen a pretty interesting difference. So as you can see here, normally this would be in a white color. As you can see, this is now yellow, which is the scene optimizer button, which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I don't really like the design or the color that they chose, I should say. But other than that, that's pretty much the only thing that has changed. Also, you have this little plus button if you want to add more of these down here. So that's something that if you want to do, personally, I like to keep mine a little bit clean. We have a change in the always on display. As you can see, it's more centered, and the battery indicator is all the way at the bottom. Not sure why, but it is. So that's something that's actually kind of interesting in design wise. Now, if we tap the device, we're going to see the lock screen, which is a dramatic change. Honestly, there's a big difference. As you can see, the fingerprint sensor icon has changed. Then we have this lock icon, which is kind of interesting. That wasn't there before. And also, you have this new feature called double tap to make the phone go to sleep, which there you go. So I found that really cool, very convenient. All right, I'm gonna use this video yet again. Shout out to Flossie Carter, one of my favorite YouTubers. And so another thing that I want to do, I want to show you guys, is that if you swipe out, right, you have your normal little window that you can view, right, picture in picture, but you never could get really a big display. And what I mean by that is that it was always stuck at this size, which I found kind of annoying from time to time. But now with the update, you can now grab it from the corner and extend it bigger. Something very reminiscent of iOS, how they have picture-in-picture and also resizable. One UI added the resizable part. You can also bring it back to normal size. Found that kind of interesting. I really do like that. You can also go back with that expand button. All right, moving on to the next feature. This is one I actually really do like. It looks very minimal, very nice, and it stays out of the way. And that's the music player. So if we look at the music player here, it's not obtrusive in any sort of way. You could just have it there, skip the track, pause the track, and honestly, it's not like in where it used to be in the notification tray. So now you can save that for other things, and that's honestly really nice. I really do like this implementation. Well, anyway, that was it for this episode. Thank you guys for tuning in, and again, thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the views. I do appreciate them. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.